Hello, this is Marco Harold of One Arm Pooh Bear Base. How's everybody doing? Hey, I'm going to go through my process of UVing. And this is the UVs I use is the UV resin from Amazon and the Illumini. Uh, it works, not too bad, better for sure. This covers better, stays put better, and this one's a little bit more difficult to use. You got to more touch it up more. Basically, I got a you can't see it. There's a table here with a 3 RPM motor. I stick the baits on when I UV. And this is a rotating turntable, basically horizontal. Same ballroom motor. I'll turn them on. And this is UV light that's off right now. Understand it's off. It's adjustable. My holder for this table and for the 3/8 dowel rod, I made out of this steel, basically knob that I drilled and tapped for set screws and stuff. Made it how I needed to do for the shaft and whatever. That's just that. I make my own holders. These are basically just a short hemostat that I tie wrap on the handle. Excuse me. And this is a bait that's already been done. And it's got UV eyes. Actually, I put the orange dot because I did the eyes. I just put orange dot underneath. It's already been done. I'm going to go through the process. What I found out is this UV is so dang thin. Sometimes it don't like to stay covered. When I say that is you can cover the lure, but you can go back and there's streaks and stuff in it because it didn't like to stay covered. This is one of them. If you look close, and this is done before I got my process right. But if you look close, you can see that area right there by the gill. It's not 100% covered. So with the process I come up with is pretty simple. Once I brush on the UV, I put heavy coats because I find heavy coats work better for how I do it. I stick it in this chuck right here. Let me unloose a little bit. I stick in that chuck, tighten it down, let it run there. Make sure my light's in the right place. The light's not on. It's not on at all. All that's doing is spinning. That's all it's doing. And I'm going to let that spin for 2 minutes. And as it's spinning for 2 minutes, I'm going to turn on this light and inspect what I got. If I leave it like that, I can't see shit. So I got to kind of cover the light and look at it. If it looks good, fine. If it needs touch up, fine, I can touch it up. Well, after I'm happy with it, I then grab my blow dryer. I got a foot switch here that I blow it. I must have hit the switch. Okay, I blow it for 60, about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, depends on how it does. Once again, I look at it again to make sure everything's kosher. And if everything looks good, I'd let it rotate for another minute or two. And then after that time's up, I switch on the UV light. As now you can see it's on. And I let that do 5 minutes. I let it turn for 5 minutes. And that won't cure it 100%, but that gets it hard enough to where I can work with it. Well, hard enough to where I can ding it or her dang thing. That's all. Because I'm pretty bad about stuff. Anyway, once 5 minutes is up, shut the light off, pull my bait out, and you can't see it. I'll turn the camera in a minute, and I put it on that table, that rotating table. 100 watt lights, obviously. And it's crooked, but I can straighten it out. So the cover, I can adjust the lights, they're adjustable. Once again, 3 RPM, 6 RPM. I found this used to be the 6, but I found it works better there than it does here. The leveling, it's slightly slow to get a consistent leveling is all. I don't know why, but it was. That's how I do things. It works out quite well for me, actually. I have no complaints about it. And it's pretty simple. I mean, it's a pretty simple process. It's you can see a lot of stuff on YouTube and everywhere else about UV, but you know, everybody's got their things. But this works out well for me. And once again, 30 to 45 minutes on this wheel and it's done. And that's my process. I hope this helps anybody. Any questions, just ask in the comments. It really ain't a bad way to do things. I mean, it's fairly simple for sure. Anyway, Marco out. Y'all have a great day.